Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Christoph is. Broadsword and torch in hand. Before I rush into here, I want to note that there is not a separate volume slider for dialogue. All dialogue is attached to sound. So if you want to hear those footsteps and the combat sounds really loud in order to get that dialogue really loud, yeah. So it goes. Let's get on with it.
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death.
Foul stench of death, you say? That's not ominous at all. Christoph, without armor. Just his trusty broadsword and a torch he picked up outside. And this note from Sir Cuthbert is going to come in here and cleanse the minds of evil, slay the monsters, reclaim the Bonn silver mines for Prague. With absolutely no other fucking assistance received beyond this healing elixir. Don't worry about that flickering torchlight when we go into first person. It's fine.
What mystery lies moldering here? This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood at the throat.
It's an ambush! Don't you use blood healing? Picks up some healing juices in our tutorial area. There's some prizes above, but we cannot access them from this position. We have one way. This game is linear. And this dungeon particularly so. You'll be seeing me do plenty of pulling, or attempted pulling, to engage enemies in one-on-one. Or at least reduce their attacks. I also see some repositioning along the way. One of the reasons for that is because you can be stun-locked by attacks, and that's not great. We did take a little bit of damage there. We're down to 71 health. I could have taken better care, but such is the way of things. One of these flesh-crafted ghouls is busy having a meal, but there is another one over here. And we will obliterate it with a critical hit. That one has also been destroyed. Pick up a few coins for a trouble, another 5 gold, and keep it moving. Brightness ain't too bad on its middle default setting, once I actually ensured the brightness slider worked. That said, I have turned off almost all of the light in my room. It is nighttime. I just have the glow of my computer lights. And my keyboard. And my monitor. And my speaker. And my microphone. Shut up, Grimith.
Wild dogs? Nay, rats!
So the bestiary informed us about these flesh-crafted ghouls. It's also informed us about ghoul rats. They can disease us. Being diseased would be pretty bad. It would lower our strength and dexterity, which would influence our damage and to hit modifier. Those are good things to keep at their normal values. Let's engage this Szlachta, this flesh-crafted ghoul, this monstrosity, in eternal combat, and annihilate it. Here's a way back to this level that we can open up later on in the mines. Grab some healing salves, 2 doses of holy water, and Is that a rusty dagger? That is a rusty dagger. Yippee. Put one of those there. Not that I anticipate using them right now, but it can live there. That heals 40. We have a maximum total of 100. We won't use that yet. As a reminder, this game's initial release, you could not save the game manually, except if you were in a designated save location. You only had autosaves for transitioning between locations. Being able to save anywhere does make the game easier. It also makes the game more reliable if you run into any jank. Hello? 1v1 me. That is not what I'm looking to use. Fuck that up. I promptly forgot that I put the holy water there, which I could have thrown. And that was the story of how Kristoff died. Let's just immediately remove that from the bar. I don't need to be lobbing at any of these enemies. Nothing here is substance, just some experience points. And up there, basically a shortcut back to this level, but one that is not open at this time. Right takes us back the way we came, and there's no dungeon maps to show that off. Whoop. Back here. Again, only the one way forward. We've learned so much already. We spend experience points either by resting in our havens, or after certain main quest completions, the advancement window will pop up automatically. Now, there are intended to be a limited number of resources in this game. Whether that ends up actually being the case for you, depends on your attempts to bamboozle the video game. Uh-huh. Hello. There we go. There is a harder attack you can perform. It takes longer to execute, but if it succeeds, you'll deal more damage. We good, spawner? Come on over. Don't be shy. I would like not to get diseased. I don't have a vaccine right now. Didn't find one. There we go. Done and dusted. No, there's no convenient key that you can press to highlight all pick-upables. And so Kristoff, trusty broadsword in hand, came in here to dispatch all of this shit by himself. He's just a real swell guy. Whoop. Ran right past that. Hello. Fucking camera angles. Ollie ollie oxen free. We're good. Have a drink. See some rats down there. No other way. Cool. Howdy. Would you like to throw down? Do we have a contender? A contestant? We did. Big money, big prizes. Would you like to come on over? Yeah, come do that. Good work, Kristoff. Hopefully resolve this before the ghoul rats come up behind me. Fail to resolve this before the ghoul rats come up behind me. Right. Take care of this rat and then loot our just rewards. What will we find? Rags, perhaps? Rags. Some extra defense against lethal and bashing damage. Huzzah. We're rich. It's a good thing that we could spare some rags for the Crusader, the Sword Brethren. That's great. That's a good job, team. If I leave anything behind over the course of gameplay, I'll get over it. It's not a huge deal. My thoroughness will doubtlessly vary over the course of the playthrough. Hello. Okay. Another toast for the road. Just about done with this first level of the mines. I think. Hello. Earlier I called one of those rat holes spawners. I don't know whether that would be the technical term because they don't spawn rats indefinitely. But the number of rats I've gotten to those damn things does vary. I don't have a great answer. It has been a while since I played the game. Memory is a little rusty. I think they're only worth like 5, 10 experience. Maybe it goes up to 25. I could have stood there and counted. I didn't. Here's 2. And I believe this is the bridge you see from above when you're initially looking down. But it could also be any of the other 1900 bridges. Some more holy water. Are you all ready to see what this first dungeon looks like without a torch? You answered no. Steel yourselves. Don't you run from me. Enemies will run. That foe has a weapon and has cast potence? Let's give that one a little bit of time. Maybe let the potence wear off. Potence will increase the monster's melee damage on top of wielding a weapon. I'm not too enthused. Nuts to it. Okay. You live there now. That's your home. Anyway.
I reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and reconsecrate it to a godly purpose.
They couldn't even spare Kristoff a buckler, let alone an honest-to-goodness shield. There goes the light. Oh, good. A pocket rat. To increase our blood. You never know when you'll need the services of good old pocket rat. Out of an abundance of caution for you viewers out there, wherever you are and whatever time of day, let's go to display and crank the brightness up a little bit. More enemies to look forward to in the near future. More holy water. And we're up to 4 on that? 4 on that. I think we find 1 more in the mines. I think. That sounded fine. Oop. Have a drink. Still no disease vaccine. Just have to avoid getting diseased. This area. This is the first time I died as a kid in the game. Kind of rushed into a bit of a pickle. Let's not repeat the mistakes of the year 2000, shall we? Good work, Kristoff. We have foes across the bridge. We have foes over there, and we have foes in here. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. There we go. That's unfortunate. Ah, let's get to it. I mean, we have a shield now. We've reclaimed it. Interesting. Those rats are not committing yet. Come on over. Beautiful. Let's shoot across. Don't make sounds of devouring and swallowing my flesh and blood. I'm using that. Healing salve for our troubles. Oh wait, there's more. Call now. Here we go again. No, don't hurt me. I did one of the cool twirls. Oh, we're not done yet. That's it. You asked for it. Since you can be stun locked in this game, performing slower attacks can lead to you not performing any attacks. And here's our way back to the silver mines. Level 1. This location I pointed out earlier. Now, we don't have to go back to town. But I'm gonna do just that. I'll spare you the agonies of the trip back. But there's a certain item I would like. Actually, I'm willing to be flexible on weapons. I just want a different weapon. A better weapon. Alouette, jete alouette. No, we need something more foreboding and ominous. Nah, Kristoff has no creativity in his soul.
Who comes there? Behold, the great Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
Between wisdom and courage, 'tis better to be wise.
Note that having another rest in the nunnery doesn't heal you. Welcome to bedtime with Kristoff. I haven't given full commitment to how I'm going to be using him in this game. Besides, very effectively, of course. Wink, wink. But we'll just give him 5 points of strength. Yeah, 5 points of strength. That'll do it. That's what Kristoff needs. Here's what we're looking for. An exquisite halberd. I could have taken a fine halberd. Been, I don't know, 70-ish gold cheaper. But exquisite will do the job. 55 damage, no accuracy bonus, even on an exquisite weapon for the halberd. Compare that to 45 damage. Minimum 35 strength requirement. And extra range. Of course, the weapon is slower, and we'll have to wield it two-handed, and we don't have the money for it now. Let's chuck down the ether. We won't be using our torches anymore. The trusty broadsword goes, and the buckler will have to go too. Now, 300 is just enough, I think, to... Oh no, I'd be one short to buy an exquisite broadsword, which definitely has more damage and is also getting that yummy accuracy buff too. Compare that to the normal broadsword, 30 lethal, 40 lethal, 0 accuracy and 20 accuracy. So the halberd is definitely losing out on getting any accuracy bonus there. But it's getting the same damage buff of plus 10. That's unfortunate. I could squeeze 1 gold even with that, or go to Unorna and sell something, but we'll just... I want the extra range. We'll go ahead and grab that.
Good day to ye.
There we are. Halberd in hand. Kristoff has returned back to the mines, exquisite halberd in hand, ready to bring the business. Not having an accuracy buff with the attacks is unfortunate, and I will miss out on the higher attack speed. But, we gotta bring the damage. Sword Brethren is alone here, wearing nothing but rags. Let's not goof around. Grimith, why would the range matter if you're by yourself? Listen, don't question me. Don't question me. Grimith, are you sure you didn't want, like, some super cool weapon that had a bunch of accuracy bonus which would really improve your odds to hit over this? We live with our choices. He says playing video games where he doesn't live with his choices on a regular basis. What's the health at? 67? Another death scream. And pay no attention to what's over there on the other side of this water. It's fine. It's totally fine. Do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. I told you not to be alarmed. Now we're diseased, and it's your fault. Grimith, you were diseased beforehand. No, I wasn't. Good thing we picked up that vaccine there. Otherwise, I would have been in a pickle, a conundrum, a quandary. There we go. It's a war ghoul. How much damage do war ghouls deal? Some. Some damage. Is that a problem for us? Well, I told you not to worry about it, but since you asked, yes. It's a problem. Could we consider using holy water? Throw the switch. I could have thrown it sooner, but I just wanted to allow everyone, including myself, to sink into slow bits of agony as the water slowly recedes. The Warghoul can fling you up into the air. It's as painful as it sounds. The fall, I suppose the flinging as well. But with our exquisite halberd, we are going to succeed in our dice rolls in combat and dispatch the fucker. He said, full of conviction he didn't really possess. You can make it across there, right? I think I lost track of me. No healing. Only Aime heals the protagonist. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. Again, Christoph is doing this by himself. No one spared a fucking thing. I mean, I suppose the nunnery healed him, took care of his wounds. The armor, though, was horrifically mangled, and we had no replacements. No good deed goes rewarded. That's the moral of the story here in the world of darkness. Back away from that situation, even if it does allow our adversary to heal. Because we deal an assload of damage when we hit. Bag of gold. 25 whole bucks. Video games really fucked with my sense of currency and economies. And also what blacksmiths actually did. I remember when I was in 5th grade, we were tasked with designing like projects for us to build like a business building that would have existed in medieval times, and I designed a blacksmith shop. I was a little late on the project. But instead of things that blacksmiths would have really taken care of, blacksmith focused on weapons, with prices listed gold. I was in 5th grade. And here I am thinking about Griswold and Diablo. I say I was late on that project. I didn't want to fucking do it. I thought it was a waste of time. Hello. Now there's a buckler. I thought a lot of things were a waste of time, though, in 5th grade. And a pair of stakes. I forgot those were in here. Will I try to use them? Doubtful. But Grimith, they have an accuracy bonus. We'll see. How about that? Grimith, that's not a conclusive answer. I know. That was intentional. You want a piece of me? Yum 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 yum. Yum yum. 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 There we go. But wait, there's more. Got nommed on a little bit there. 73 health. Take that up to 93. I should have put that damn note in my Haven chest while I was back there. Oh well. That will do it for this episode. Coming up in the Silver Mines 3. We're going to have a little bit of looting, a little bit of dialogue, and a whole lot of fun, question mark? You know what? We don't need his note anymore. How about that? Take that, Sir Cuthbert. How you like me now? If you want to pull over the dialogue to hear that again, just replay the first episode. That does it for us right now, though. I'll talk to you later.